2019. It's a pleasure coming back to you. Well, today we're going to talk about climate change. And you know what's happening all around us. Things are almost getting messed. If we kill the environment, if we kill our planet, where are we going to stay? I'm Daniel Bbale. Climate change, what comes to your mind when you hear the word or the term climate change?
When I hear climate changes, I see the changes that have taken place in our usual climate. If you consider the past climate we've had and now the current, then there are great changes that have taken place. Of course, not the good ones, but from good to bad.
It's quite cold where we are, hey? What does that mean when we talk about climate change? This place is really cold. Was it hot at some point in life?
This place being cold, it's just because of the environment around us. As you can just check, we are just in a valley surrounded by hills and some trees, which means this is a favorite environment for people to live.
Have you heard about school strikes that go on sometimes in high schools and university? What is the connection between strikes and climate change?
Students in some schools, they strike due to lack of enough meals. You find out that students are striking because of the poor environment they're living in that they are complaining about the change of something. How does this connect to climate change? You find out that because people are spoiling our environment, then you find out the food that students would feed on when they're in school is coming to low amounts and students are not getting whatever they need so that to succeed as in their academics. Now, how about the environment? You find out that the school is in a poor environment. For example, you find an environment, it's having nothing like a good place where students can revise from. Then you find that the students are striking against the administrators and other people in school so that they can get that favor from their environment, which has already been spoiled.
There was an experiment done to test what people think. Water was poured in a glass halfway, and they were asked what they saw. Those that were negatively minded said that the glass was half empty, but those that were positive minded said that the glass was half full. So life is about perception. Be positive minded and not negative minded. I'm at Kunda Diana. I'm GTN Urban TV.
God expects us to be good stewards to the environment that He has given us, and in so doing, we're supposed to take care of our environment. Well, I want us to think about some career choices that we can take in order to be good stewards for the environment or for the climate or for the world, the globe that God has given us.
Drainage, conservation. Here we shall look at the water bodies we have currently in Uganda. Any kind of water body, a lake, a river, but anything that provides water. We need those things to be conserved. We need to protect them from harmful products. I think we can see the industrial wastes that are dumped in our water bodies. That's already spoiling the water drainage. We are poisoning the water, and once it's poisoned, believe me, the people who receive it won't remain the same. So when we consider conserving our water bodies, all our drainage system in Uganda, then it would lead our country somewhere.
Rainwater conservation, because see that rain that comes from rainwater. So if we collect it like from tanks and not just leave it, because it's the one that erodes our soil. And you know, if soil erosion is carried out, it's just not good for our soil. We need our soil to be fertile for agriculture to be carried out. So if we just leave that water to go, it's just not good for our soil. So if we collect it in tanks, that water can be used for other uses instead of leaving it to erode our soil.
All right, thank you very much. Even as we wind up right now, I need you to think about a message that you can give to a teen who is watching you right now on Urban TV. A message about climate change, how we can conserve our climate, whatever that comes to your mind.
I'd like to advise you that whenever you cut down a tree, at least try to replace it, because whenever we cut down trees, it will lead to global warming, which in the end will make our world some kind of hell just because of the direct sun rays that reach us.
Saving life, we need to save life. Once you conserve the environment, you're protecting life. Our trees, all the green vegetation we see is providing us with oxygen. So question yourself, ask yourself, what will happen once you cut down those trees? We need to initially, wholeheartedly protect our environment. We need it to save life.
So that people should know that when you spoil the environment, you're indirectly spoiling yourself and your life. Many people, we have turned our environment for economic purposes. We spoil our environment so that we get money. But after getting the money, we don't enjoy the money for the effects that come from environment, effects that have been spoiled. Then let's conserve the environment and make sure if you use the resources in the environment, don't exploit them. And in case you can replace any, do so please. Thank you.
We should minimize dumping, because many of us just dump anyhow, the polythene bags, stuff that is not good for our soil. So we should start with that, because it's us who are going to grow up and be the citizens of this country. So we should minimize dumping anyhow, because it will affect our soil that we need it.
There you have it, Urban TV, GTN. Eventually about climate change, we'll have to realize that the money that we are after, believe me, when the earth stops producing, we will eventually realize that we can't eat the money. GTN.